I'm in Craft and Design 3.0 for my dear guys, for my dear audience. In this video, I will describe some different and useful ideas for welding sculpture or for useful welding sculpture, different design or famous sculpture are welded in different procurement. So, my dear guys, when we talk about a useful idea for welding sculpture or welding project or welding craft, then different question arise in our mind like is what is welding in sculpture, what material are welded sculpture made of, or what is the process involved in creating welded sculpture, or what famous sculptures are welded. So, my dear guys, a welded sculpture is a three-dimensional artwork created by joining and mixing and shaping metal pieces together using welding techniques. Welding is a process that involves melting and fusing two or more pieces of metals together using heat, pressure, or a combination of also both heat and pressure. So, what material or welded sculpture made of? My dear guy is welded material which is made in by an art. The type of metal you will be using will depend on the type of art you are doing. So you can use some scrap metal or rusty steel pieces to practice and create some sculptures, but also stainless steel and aluminium or titanium to make wall art or geometry art or different other animal art like is goat, a cat, or persons learning procurement, different animals like is a duck, a different other like is art in different categorical position. So, my dear guys, what is the process involved in creating a welding sculpture? A welded joint is made by melting and fusing together the surfaces of two pieces of metal, usually with the addition of a small quantity of the same metal as a foiler. The metal most widely used for welded sculpture is mild steel, but other metal can be welded. So some famous sculpture which is used in welding project. First of all, worker and kolkhoz woman image of the Vera, a famous sculptures which can be made a different sculptures. Mokhana's worker and kolkhoz woman, one of the earliest welded sculpture. So a different QB element of welded stainless steel sculpture by David Smith and a large arch or picture and some descriptive of the large arc of famous sculpture by Henry Moray. So, my dear guys, when we talk about the historical background of a welding sculpture, different animals, or different birds, or different other. So, welding sculpture have a relatively short history, dating back only to the 20th century. Before the development of current welding technology, sculpture made from metal were either cast or forged, and welding was primarily used in the construction industry. So, my dear guys, who are the welding artist, sculpture, historical welding artist? Ela Haltonen. Haltonen was the first artist to create an abstract welded sculpture for public display in Finland, and Vera Mokoina's remarkable 18 feet tall welded sculpture of the work and kolkhoz woman created in the 1937 for the Paris World Fair is still on display in Moscow. So, what is used in a sculpture? Any material that can be shaped in three dimensions can be used sculpturally. Certain material by virtue of their structural and aesthetic properties and their availability have proved especially suitable. So the most important of these are stone, wood, metal, clay, ivory, and plaster, and different other. So what stone is used for sculpture? Common material used are soapstone, alabaster, and sandstone, limestone, and marble. So each is used for a mixture of their softness availability and the color or finish. Traditionally, stone is worked using hand tools, principally the hammer and also chisel. So some basic sculpture material. There are four main type of classical sculpture defined by the materials an artist chooses to use. So the four traditional material for created a sculpture was stone carving, bronze casting, and wood carving or clay firing also. So how is welding used in art? In the realm of art, welding has found a special place. Metalwork artists use welding to create sculptures, jewelry, different furniture, and other artistic pieces. So the strength and durability of metal combined with the flexibility provided by welding allow artists to bring their most imaginative design to life. So how are sculpture created? First of all, modeling. Model sculptures are created when a soft or malleable material such as clay is built up, sometimes over an armature and shaped to create a form. So modeling is an additive process, assembling sculpture, gathering and join different materials to create an assembled sculpture, and assembling is an additive process also, which can be made in a different categorical position. So what is welding design in different categorical positions? So welding design describe the method and materials allocated to a welder to join piece of metal and different metallurgy position. So what are 10 fact about welding or which I prescribe? The five I almost prescribed. So the first functional industrial robot was made to weld, and ultrasonic welding made the first plastic-bodied core possible. So as welding made its space in 1969, wet and dry welded also exist, and explosion welding is another type. So how was welding created? During the Iron Age, Egyptian first learned how to weld pieces of iron together, and archaeological evidence of early Egyptian welding dates back to 3000 BC and 1881. Russian inventor Nikolai Benrodos introduced carbon arc welding, which was the first practical arc welding method of its time. So, is welding art is profitable? Yes, my dear guys, welding the special sculpture and art from scrap metal. Miniature sculpture and welding art project are a great way to make money welding. So these have an excellent decorative function and can eventually bring good money. So my dear guys, I think that my these ideas inspired you much, and if inspired, then subscribe my channel and like my video and share my video with your affectionate love. So thank you very much guys for watching my video once again. Thank you very much.